Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Delta Rules. In today's video, we got more unusual options activities. Now, guys, remember the information presented by Delta Rules is for educational purposes only. Trading stocks and options involve risks that are not suitable for all investors. Please make sure to always do your own due diligence. Now, guys, if you ended up on this video and you don't know anything about options trading or about how options work, I do have 3 courses down below that will teach you about options from top to bottom, as well as a video showing you how to set up a scanner on Thinkorswim for unusual options activities. Having said that, the first stock that we're going to be going into today, it's EPC, and that is HLT, if I'm not mistaken. Let me take a look. Yeah, HLT Personal Care, and they are in the business of making and selling personal care products. Now, coming down here to the actual option chain, we could already tell that for the 19th of November, there was quite a big volume, quite a big order put in there for the 45 calls. If we come down here to the option time and sales, we could actually tell right away that this was it. It looks like it was put in at around 12:51, a 45 call order of 2,460 contracts, which is pretty much most of what's in there. Now, they did get purchased at the ask price, so this is definitely something that I would assume they would, they're long this because that spread is very big. I looked at the chart. It does look like at around that time it was trading up. So this is definitely something I'm looking at. This is the first one that I have for you guys. Coming over here to the chart, if we look at the actual yearly, we could actually tell that it has been consolidating for a couple of months, say for about 4 months or so, and it has stayed at a range between 40 and 45, 46. So it looks like somebody's coming in here and pretty much saying that this is going to break out by the 19th of November 2021. So that is the first one that I have for you guys. The second one that I have for you guys is Immersion, and they are actually a small company. And they are IMMR, and they are actually in the business of developing and licensing haptic innovations and software. That is pretty much what they do. Like I said, make sure to always do your own due diligence about these companies. Now, this is a small company. It does have a small float, meaning there's not that many shares out there to be traded. Coming down here to the option time and sales, we could actually tell that this is starting to pick up on the volume. So it does look like most of them were the December 10 calls. If we come over here, we can actually tell December 10 calls. And if you ask me, this is a great price for this option. Like I said, this is a low float stock, so it can be moving really easily. Well, not necessarily really easily, but it won't take as much to move this stock as it would take to move any other stock. It is a small cap, and there's not that many shares out there. So this is definitely something I'm looking at. I really like that 30-35 price that they have going on there. So that is the second one that I had for you guys. Coming down here actually to the chart, we could actually tell that it has been trading down for the past couple of months. If we look at the actual max, we could actually tell that it has been going up and down and up and down, and it has reached that bottom section, as you guys could tell, on the resistance levels as well. It is marking oversold. The volatility is somewhere I really like it. It doesn't look like it's high for this stock. So this is definitely something I'm looking at. I really like this play simply because it's just not that much risk. 35 cents or $35 for that 10 calls, and I have until December. I'll take the bet. So I really like it. I'm most likely going to be getting into this play. That is the second one that I had for you guys. The third one that I had for you guys is Hilton Hotels, or Hilton, and they are in the hospitality business. So Hilton Worldwide Holdings, that is pretty much what they're called. Now, coming down here, let me actually get rid of a couple of things here. Come on, there we go. All right, coming down here to the option time and sales, we could tell that there's quite a bit of people buying the 120 calls for the 19th of November, and it looks like somebody might have gotten out of this 125 calls for October. Now, if we look at first at the 25 calls for October, we're gonna come over here to October 125 calls. It looks like there was already quite a big open interest on there, and I'm assuming someone got out and they rotated to the November ones. So if we come down here to November, we could tell that the 120 calls, there was no open interest, big volume. And when we come down, we could actually tell that there's quite a bit of buying for those. And as you guys could tell, I hadn't actually noticed this. That's very aggressive simply because of the fact that they bought it at $9.10. That means that they bought it at $910. And the ask price was $8.80. So that lets me know that someone came in here, market, you know, just put it in a market order, and they got filled above the price, and they didn't care. They went for more and more. So, you know, this is definitely something I'm looking at. I really like it. It's really bullish for Hilton. At the chart, we could actually tell that it's bouncing. It's bouncing off of that support. So this is definitely something I'm looking at. I really like this play. This is another one that I like. But that is pretty much what I had for you guys. I really appreciate everybody that has been liking, subscribing. I really appreciate you guys. I really love you guys. Stay safe out there.